shore. I was thinking this was the way to go, and you put up your puppet show. I say cheers to life. No, I'll be no good man's wife. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. No, you better go home. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. So I woke up, sun in my eyes, forgot all about what I did last night. What I do remember that it was real, real nice. Talks about me are never good. I don't live like the way that I should. Oh well, I'm in for some fun tonight. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. No, you better go home. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna be mine. Hey now, 'cause you and I, we could be the next Bonnie and Clyde. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna be mine. Oh, it's a time to rise up. Live the life we're proud of. Just leave me alone.
What's up, everybody? Welcome in News and Merch at a new time for tonight, at least. Preempted by the baseball game. I wanted to try to do both. The Phillies decided to lose. Thank you, Sebastian de Crab, for your team totally falling apart for me. So baseball got moved, so we adjusted. My friends were nice enough to adjust. You all were nice enough to adjust and come in here a little bit earlier. So thank you. So let's get right into it and get the opening done so we can have a lot of fun here on the channel tonight. Let's go over here and let's first go to thank you to all of our partner channels. We appreciate them so much for partnering with us, for sharing us out. We try to do the same for them. Check them out. They do a great job. Carney, Mouse Talk, Myers, Casey, our buddy, Doug, who's in here with us tonight, Diz Our Dream, Tina, Carlos, and Baker. Great people. All their links can be found right on the front of our YouTube channel. We are proud to partner with them. Got some great crusaders of our channel. We call them crusaders because they help us out behind the scenes to make things happen. So we acknowledge them out here to try to help them as well. Cinder Alley, Susan Silva, Paul Engel, and Dave from Cantrell Country Travel. We're grateful to you. Our business crusaders and Main Street Tree Company and Park Hopper Choppers. So proud to partner with them and work with them and do everything we do over here. Our executive producers currently helping us out with our channel content around and behind the scenes. Appreciate them. Casey and Jen and Nick do an amazing job. Don't forget, we can be found across the social platforms. We are on Facebook with both a page and a group. You are allowed to post your content over to our group. I'm available over on LinkedIn if you'd like to reach out. I can be found on TikTok, working that platform, and over on Instagram as well, keeping all the socials out there. And of course, we're lucky enough to have a Discord with 200 plus people over there consistently talking and keeping things going as we do. Want to remind you to check out these people that support us. I'll be right back here in 1 second. We're very proud to be working with.
The official Disney-related news service and partner of the Pete McDevitt Show is Chip & Company. You can find this trusted source at chipandco.com or on many social media outlets including YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Rob and Melanie Striffler by Dream Vacations is an authorized Disney vacation planner. Our travel agency's knowledge of Disney products has earned us the distinction of being named an authorized Disney vacation planner. We were given this special designation by Disney as a result of our agency's ongoing focus and commitment to planning customized, magical trips to Disney parks, Disney Cruise Line, and other Disney vacation destinations worldwide.
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Park Hopper Choppers. If you're headed down to Central Florida and you need a mobility scooter, give us a call, 407-989-9618. We can bring it right to your resort, right to the park, or right to your Airbnb, no problem. We were voted best mobility scooter rental in Central Florida by my mom. give us a call.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through.
If you're looking for bracelets made with love, it's KT Designs and Crafts Company. Does an amazing job with various bracelets from Disney and other content variables. Check out the Etsy shop located right here on the link provided by our moderators. You can get them made today and shipped out to you really quick. Katie supports the Pete McDevitt Show, and we say, hey, go out and support KT Designs and Crafts Company, handmade with love. We do have membership available on the channel, everybody. We'd love for you to check out our membership label, completely optional. We have our higher tiered members are going to get the coins that we do. That we'd love to get those out to everybody and in the hands of our friends. We do have a P.O. box. If you'd like to send us anything in the mail, we are accepting donations right now for our next meetup coming up here next August. We've already got stuff coming in and bins getting filled up, which we're excited about that. And highlighting the ladies of YouTube. Ladies of YouTube, two of them in the chat with us tonight. April's here and Jennifer Caruso's in the house. All these ladies do an amazing job, and we're so grateful that we get the support we do from the amazing Cinder app.
Hi there, my name is Allie from Cinder Allie Loves Disney. On my channel, I share Disney pins, items from my collection. I do unboxings, movie reviews, Disney park vlogs, and more. We have so much fun. Be sure and stop by and say hi. Let me know you heard about me from the Pete McDevitt Show. And as always, make it a Disney day.
All right, let's get things going. I'm excited. I've turned the music box down because I'm ready to go. I've got my amazing group of friends in here right now. I want to bring them in. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Great to see you. We are surrounded by amazing people today. I'll start with our guest. Technically, Jennifer Caruso will be our guest tonight as April's filling in for Tina. So, Miss Caruso, how are things with you? I see you're dressed and ready for Cincinnati Bengals football with Joe Flacco.
No.
No?
Just for Halloween, Pete. Things
Okay.
are going good. It's still Halloween season. I was thinking about Christmas a lot because of the new Christmas merch, but I thought, I'm going to give it one more Halloween go.
Well, speaking of Christmas merch, I'll go down to Christmas merch because I believe she's wearing it. Hello, April. How are you?
Good. I'm just on the other side, I guess, ready for the next holiday. As you know, all of the merchandise has been released in the park, so we kind of have both right now. So I'm doing well. Thank you.
Love it. Well, we've got a little bit of everything covered tonight. I'll go up to Miss Monorail Molly. We're excited tonight because we're going to have some big announcements of things we're doing later on the channel, and you've been helping me a lot with that. And you look very colorful tonight. You are ready for Dole Whip. Let's just go with that. Dole Whip. You got your, it looks like it. Dole Whip. Yeah, you look like you got a whole pink thing going. You look like you're ready for that spring lemonade Dole Whip.
Dole Whip is yellow?
No, not the spring one. Not the peaches one that they have. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking as they were talking about Halloween and Christmas, I'm not decorated for Halloween yet because, I'm not a Halloween person. So I'm not even decorated yet. I think I might just skip it and go straight to Christmas.
Okay. Well, that's not a bad deal. Doug's high-fiving it down there. Let's go over to Doug, Doug's just ready for cheese. And Doug, did you hear that? I have to tell everybody the truth. I have to be honest. I told everybody it was baseball at the beginning, but Jennifer, cheese balls. Jennifer Caruso knows this. Regina Erie flew into town and hung out in the airport with our very good friend, Kelsey Elizabeth. I actually have a picture of that for next week's people in the parks. But she took an Uber here. She came here and held me. She had two thugs with her and threatened me if I didn't go to 6 o'clock tonight. Because of her travel plans, that there was going to be problems. She threatened to break my prosthetic legs with these two thugs. So here we are. Pros and cons. 6 o'clock. Yeah.
No.
She had two guys. One was named Chuck and the other was named Beef. They were both with her.
Pete, I told you not to mess with any of them.
You know, what are you going to do?
Okay, first off, Molly is ready for frozen ice cream. Okay.
As opposed to
And-
non-frozen ice cream, which is my real favorite.
Yeah. And then secondly, this is really early. I haven't even had second dinner yet.
I thought you were going to say something else. My heart almost dropped. I so thought you were going to say something else. Let's get to the chat. My God, Douglas. Oh, my God. That doesn't happen
He
that
didn't
often.
say anything wrong.
Oh, no. I thought he was going
He's
somewhere
smiling,
totally
though.
else. There's nothing wrong with his
He's
dinner. I thought he
smiling.
was going. I was about ready to hit the delete button. All right, here we go. Jason Thibodeau, welcome in. Debbie Birdfell, Plymouth Rock, Mike Beachman, Surf Bum, Molly's mom, Vicky Gillespie, Christine Hickman, Freedom Alley, hello. Vicky Gillespie, I got Mr. Fulton, hello. Ellie, hello. Ann, welcome in. Isabel, welcome in. Neil, hello, Neil. Welcome in. Stephanie Keel, birthday week for you. Welcome in. I'm pretty sure it's your birthday week. I think all the birthdays run together, but she's been celebrating. I know that. Pumpkin Shelby, welcome in. Sarah Dash, great to see you. Welcome in. Katie Phillips, hello. Great new partnership with Katie Phillips and her bracelets, guys. Check it out over on the Etsy. We featured that a little bit ago. We're excited about that. Thank you, Katie, for reaching out to me about that. Benny Rodriguez, hey Benny, welcome in. Good to see you. Dean the Turkey Legster, hello. I'm going opposite. I'm going up. So if I miss anybody, I'll have to get them on the way. But Debbie Thunert, hello. Mike B, hello. Welcome in. Park Pros, hello. Lawrence, welcome in. Or Park Bras in honor of Tina. Jeannie525, a lot of love going out to you with everything you've had going on. Welcome in. JC Skipper Brian, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. I'll probably see JC Skipper Brian on my next trip. Teresa Scalora, hello. Welcome in. Boy, we've had a lot of people chatting already. Let me go back down to the bottom. But did I miss anybody? Plymouth Rock. The Rock is in the house. Welcome in. Nope. Nathan. Hello. Welcome in, Nathan. All right. I think I'm caught up. If I missed anybody, I apologize. We will get it to you along the way as we say hello. We got a lot to cover tonight, special time tonight, and we're going to just try to crush it. We got a lot of news to cover, some positive and some challenge news. We'll hit the challenge news in the second segment. So let's just get rocking and get rolling and get into it and see what we got going here to start. This will make Jennifer Caruso happy because if you've watched her streams from the parties, Jennifer Caruso loves to talk about these and get these. Priced at $16.99, you can get the Halloween treats over at Main Street. And if you watch the Caruso streams, if you're missing a theme, I'm telling you, watch the Caruso, watch the April streams in the park. If you're missing what I'm trying to tell you, Jennifer Caruso will tell you, how can you get this without standing in line, Jennifer?
All you do is you go up to the regular register and you can place your order there.
There you go. Right there. It's what you can do and get to it. So, hello, Sebastian the Crab. Welcome in. So, $16.99. Jennifer, let me ask you, did you like it? Did you tried the mix? What do you think?
I did. I did try the mix. I have a particular mix that I like for myself, but this one is very good. I did try this, and don't forget, if you have an AP, they will give you an AP discount on this as well.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right. Jen, are you in for one of these mixes with M&Ms? And it really needs to have the Reese's Pieces as opposed to M&Ms. They would be more Halloweenish. But what do you think?
I was just thinking as I was reading through the description of what was in it, I'm like, it would be really good with like some crushed up Reese cups or something, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I would like.
That's a bonus.
But yeah, this looks really good. Very sugary.
Yeah.
You know, black and orange Bengals colors. Jennifer Caruso dressed up for the Bengals. I'm not surprised that she likes it.
She's so excited. She doesn't want to let it out. Yeah.
Oh.
She's singing that song inside her head. I'm so excited. Yeah. So, Doug, what do you think? Would you get this concoction of snacks for your festive time in the parks?
No.
No?
No. I would spend that money on more spring rolls.
That's not a bad call. I can't argue that fault. So, Georgia,
I didn't know that was an option. I would have chose that option. I didn't know that was an option.
Well, it's always an option. Mike Beachman, George S. Cook, make sure I said hello to both of you. Let's go over to April. She's probably going to pull one of these out and say, "Oh, I got one right here." But go ahead.
Not today, but it is a good mix of sweet and salty. So I like the mix that they put on it. I agree with you guys. I think peanut butter cups would be delicious, but some people may have allergies, so I can see why they kind of went with M&Ms, or if you design your own in the back, other than this mix
Peanut
right here.
allergies.
But it's a good mix. Yeah.
I didn't think about peanut allergies. That's a great call out. Okay. All right.
They do have peanut M&Ms, and when I get my mix, I get mine with double pretzels, peanut M&Ms, dark chocolate, and kettle corn. That's the
Yum.
Caruso
that
special
actually
they
sounds really good.
Nice.
I think I'm going to be doing that really soon. I think I'm going to be doing
She's
that.
a
Caruso
professional,
mix.
ladies
I
and
love it.
gentlemen.
Yes, she is. April and Miss Caruso are professional shoppers. Professional. If you listen to their streams, you will find that out, and you will love them. Trust me, they do a great job. Disneyland is letting it out. Disneyland's Christmas Fantasy Parade for any of our friends in the California markets. They have announced that their parades are out there and ready to go. The beloved parade will be scheduled November 14th through January 7. The parade times will be 2:45 and 5:15. I have yet to see the Christmas parade or any parade out there in California. I know Miss Caruso has, but for those who are out in that market, we'll have. I haven't announced. I have not seen anything on Walt Disney yet World on the dates for times for the parades. So I'm sure it's coming, guys. But just a news item wanted to share. We got some interesting news items here, and we're going to keep moving along today because we're in a lineup here. Epcot Forever. Hello, Jordan. Welcome in. Good to see Jordan. He had a great interview with us just 2 weeks ago on Triple C's. He was fantastic. Also out in California, everybody, November 14th to January 7th, the 15-minute fireworks show starts at 9:30 in the morning. Believe in the holiday magic. Jen, I'll start with you on both the parade and the fireworks out there. We all want to get to Disneyland. Hello, Baker. Welcome in. Is seasonal an impulse for you, or is it just about getting to California?
Well, I think you said 9:30 a.m., but it's 9:30 p.m.
Yeah.
First of all.
PM.
I just want to go. I don't care when I go. I just want to go.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me if if it is the holidays, that's a bonus, but I really just need to get down there, over there, around there, whichever direction it is. I just need to go.
Doug, are you ever going to make it back, get out there? I know that's a drive for you because you don't like to fly.
No, I'm still banned from California.
Oh, okay. Well, good enough. Okay. April, it's not a cruise, but would you head out to Cali anytime soon?
Absolutely. If I could go right now, I would go. I love Disneyland. We have been for Christmas, Halloween season, and we celebrated the 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company out there in 2023.
Okay.
So I'm definitely ready for another trip.
Nice. Miss Caruso, when's your next trip out there?
I would go in a heartbeat. I would love to go there for Christmas. I just don't think I'm going to get out there. I know for sure I'll be there in June. If I can squeak a trip in before that, I surely would. And I'd like to say, though, that the fact that they're going to have these 15 minutes of fireworks every night is really interesting because they only have fireworks now on the weekends. So
Right.
I think it's the noise factor for the surrounding area. But that's really cool that you can see fireworks.
Good point.
Even though they're 15 minutes.
Great point. Great point. All right, let's jump over here. Doug, I want to start with you. Did you know that now again running December 1 through December 30th, it is the horse-drawn sleigh rides. I've wanted to do one of these. It returns to Fort Wilderness for December. Your price factors are coming in at the $75 rate for each trip that you can do. Doug, is this something you would do?
If I was going then, I might think about it. That's not a bad price, actually. You're not going to have any snow, so.
No, you will not. It'll be a standard horse ride, but
it would be nice to go through Fort Wilderness, looking around at things. So.
Okay. All right. April, have you guys done these? Hello, Mr. Deadpool. Welcome in. Have you done these?
We have not. I want to convince my husband possibly to do this because it's been something that I've been wanting to do. So maybe we'll get around to it this year.
Okay. Miss Caruso, have you gotten Ron on a horse and sleigh yet?
No, but this is happening. This is going to happen. And it might be me and Nick. It might be me and Ron. We'll see. But it is happening because this looks so cool.
Okay. There we go. Sebastian the Crab says people are doing an incredible job decorating their campsites. I think it'd be a really cool way to see it. That's true. Welcome in, Buzz Lightyear. Good to see you, buddy. Jen, what do you think? The horse-drawn carriage.
Yeah, this is really nice. If you can get away from the parks for a little bit, I think this would be a nice way to just relax and enjoy the festive season.
I do too. I definitely would like to do this at some point. All right, let's jump down here. April, we'll come over to you and we'll start with you on this one. This is a new Loungefly that's available out there. It's the Minnie Mouse Sweater Holiday Mini Backpack. So it is kind of in that velour type thing, I guess is the best way to say it. It's probably not good if it gets wet. It's $79.90. This exclusive design is from Box Lunch. What do you think of it?
I think it's a little busy, honestly, and the zipper pouch in the front, they just threw all of Christmas right there. So I probably wouldn't buy it. And especially being velour, even though we're going out of our rainy season, I probably wouldn't purchase this.
Okay, a no for April. Miss Caruso, will this be on that mantle behind us very shortly?
I don't think so for me. I mean, I do think it's cute. I can kind of see it for the younger girls a little bit. I kind of like the sequin sparkly red bling Christmas bag.
Okay. 0 for 2. Jen?
Yeah, I think it's going to be an 0 for 3. This just doesn't jump out at me. It doesn't scream, hey, festive holiday season. I'm thinking more of lights and shiny things and sparkles, and this is kind of dull.
Okay. 0 for 3. Doug, is this a Berinda thing?
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
You're doing that on purpose. You don't love it.
I think it's fantastic. I think I'm going to purchase this for Regina Erie.
Oh my Lord.
Oh jeez.
You know what? I've heard, you gotta give the leader stuff at little times to make them happy.
Yeah, that's my yearly protection fee.
Got you. It's better than cigarettes. Better than giving her cigarettes. So, okay. All right, here we go. Miss Jennifer Caruso, we're going to talk about this. Disney upgrades the classic Mickey bar with an all-new hand-dipped gourmet toppings. This will be starting in October 8th, which is 2 days ago. They introduced this new selection of hand-dipped Mickey premium ice cream bars. Now, with that, here it is, your guide to sweet perfection, according to them. Hand-dipped Mickey premium bars over at Magic Kingdom. It's being done at Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies, Disney Hollywood Studios at Ice Cold Hydraulics Dinosaur Gertie's Ice Cream. You've got different flavors here. You've got the Mickey hand-shaped sprinkles. You got the M&M milk chocolate minis. You got salted caramel pearls. You got the crunchy peanut butter chocolate bar pieces, and you got chopped peanut butter cups. And there's also a fifth one, which I didn't get on here, another one, which is this peanut, it's like peppermint type things. And then also to let you know, you can find these hand-dipped Mickey Premium Ice Cream Skittles are available at these locations. You can get the Skittles at the Grand Floridian, the Art of Animation, Typhoon Lagoon, and Animal Kingdom. So, hearing all that, Miss Caruso, what do you think of this new ice cream opportunity offered from Disney?
I think it's good. I am definitely a no on Skittles. Nick got all the Skittle Halloween candy, so Skittles are definitely out for me. But I love the peanut butter. Anything with the peanut and peanut butter is good. The chopped peanut butter cups at Fort Wilderness, at Trails End, I would go special for that. Okay. And the crunchy peanut butter chocolate bar pieces at All Star Movies Resort, I'll be around that area too in November. So I'll probably try both of those.
Okay.
They look good. I think they're good.
It looks interesting. Jen, you got to travel around if you want to try to get them all. It's like a conquest.
Yeah, I don't know that I would do that, but I wouldn't turn down any of these. If I had a chance to have any of them, I would. Okay. Yeah, looking forward to this. I love frozen ice cream, and this is just like frozen ice cream, like kicked up a notch.
It's not, it's kind of like they do those ones that they do at the parties and stuff with the cake pops and the different stuff like that, where they do that super
Nitro.
nitro freeze. Yeah, so
Nitro.
it's kind of interesting. Doug, your
Nitro
thoughts?
Neo.
Nitro Neo. Doug?
Uh, I don't know. I wouldn't go out of my way to have one.
Okay.
You know, if like we're staying at All Star Sports in November, if I find myself in the food court at the end zone, I may grab one just to try it. You know,
Okay.
but I don't go out of my way for things like that. I want real food, you know, or
Yeah, well,
cheese.
and $8, it's
I used
you
to
know, it's
do stuff
even higher than
earlier.
what you're paying on the other thing. $8 for an ice cream. You better really enjoy it. That's for sure.
Well,
So,
and that's $8 for that when you could spend a $1 on a cheese cup.
oh God, we're not getting cheese cups. April, what do you think?
Are they frozen?
No, they're actually warm.
So I was actually at Hollywood Studios this week and I saw the one at Gertie's ice cream that had sprinkles on it. There was quite a line. Everybody was wanting to try these new things, but I'm
Okay.
with Jennifer. I'm with the chocolate and the peanut butter and all the good stuff on there. So they are $7.49.
Yeah,
From what I saw. Thank you, Mr.
7.49.
Deadpool, for helping.
Yeah,
If you know, you know. That's my husband, by the way, Pete.
yeah.
In the chat, he's
If you
Chad.
add the tax in,
So
if you add the taxes in, he's actually pretty right. $8.
true,
You know,
true, yeah.
so and
But
no
yeah, they're
discounts.
7.49, and there was quite a line. So I think people will enjoy this little bit of change. So.
We'll see if they do this and this becomes a regular item. We'll see how it takes off and what Disney
Mm-hmm.
thinks. I mean, if they're making extra money off of an ice cream and they're plussing it up for them, that seems to be a theme. So we'll figure it out. All right, Miss Monorail Molly, imagine starting your day with Disney Parks color changing mugs. They change with the heat. Pete does the best Jennifer Crusoe. No, 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 no. I bow. You are going to get overtaken, Epcot Forever. I have bad news. I can make the announcement that as soon as Brian Hall figures out the Jennifer Crusoe impression, I think Epcot Forever is going to be number 2, and it's going to move me to number 3. I think that's going to happen, and I can't wait for that to happen. $19.99 for these mugs. They change colors when they do it. They did not have any pictures of that, but these are the logos and all that are on the front. Inside the cup, it says Walt Disney World or Disneyland, and they change colors for $19.99. Jen, what do you think of these?
Yes. Yes, please. I saw this, I don't know, on Instagram or Facebook or one of those things, and I'm like, I have got to have that. So yes, I am all over it.
All right, one
Yes.
for one. Doug?
What do you mean they change colors?
When they heat it up, they turn a different color. The whole mug changes color.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that one though.
Yeah, it's I guess
Yeah,
something
I
this
like.
type of ceramic that they do somehow.
Okay.
Okay, Doug's 2 for 2. Miss April, do you have one of these already?
No, I did see it at Coronado Springs. So the blue and white that you're seeing, just by itself, that's the color, and then it does change into the other colors for the park. So I think it's really fun. I won't buy it because honestly, I just don't need more mugs, but it's really cute.
Mr. Deadpool says he would like 3, so you're getting 3.
Yeah.
Miss Caruso, what do you think? Could Ron put his coffee in one of these and have it change colors and he would giggle?
I think he would like that. I would drink hot chocolate out of this because
Oh,
I'm a coffee drinker, but I have to drink my coffee out of insulated thermos mugs because it takes so long to drink it. It gets cold too fast. But like a hot chocolate, I would drink that really fast. So this would be a cup. This would be a hot chocolate cup for me.
okay. Love it. Welcome into our good friend AJC Amy. Amy's in house. Yoo-hoo is here, Doug, just letting you know. And
Hey, that
yeah.
mug with Ron would bring more excitement to the Caruso house in the mornings.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
That's a whole
I
nother
thought it was already pretty exciting over there in the mornings. I thought.
That's why I said this will add on to it.
Oh Lord. Welcome into the Disney with Sean show. Welcome in. Thank you for joining tonight.
Right.
So, okay.
Why your face is red as my shirt, Jennifer?
Oh boy. Okay. Doug, let me talk about these. I've got 3 shots that I'll show you on
Oh
these
my God.
here.
What is that?
These are the new Mickey and Minnie Mouse outerwear that drops at a Disney store. Here you got 2 of them. You got the first one, which is $119.99. Mickey and Minnie Mouse Dalmatian print fox faux coat right there with all the things there. It's got the Mickey head on there, and of course the Minnie bow on there for $119. And then you have the black and white with the black as the core color, white is the small fleece jacket. It's an icon polar fleece jacket for $74.99. Doug, what do you think of these?
First off, that first one, I'm sorry. I would be worried of somebody coming up and trying to milk me.
Oh my God, Doug.
So
You
that,
might
you
like
know,
that.
I'd be a little terrified of that. And that one, I don't know. It's not as bad, but I think they could have done something a little differently.
Okay. All right.
You know.
All right. Let's go to April.
Ooh.
April, your thoughts?
So the false fur is definitely out because Florida, it's just hot. I mean, if you're going somewhere cozy like Alaska or somewhere cold, maybe you might wear this. It is
Okay.
Dalmatian, so I get like Cruella de Vil, things like that. So I get that vibe. But the next one, that one, I think they're going more for a modern look on this, like more of an upscale look. So I really like the black one, but the first one is a no. But the second
Okay.
one, yeah, definitely.
Second one, yeah, definitely. Magic Adventures, welcome in. They're going to be a guest on the Triple C show coming up in a couple weeks. Jennifer, what do you think of these?
All right. I like to have fun with clothes and costumes and things. So this white one,
What?
this white one, I could see me wearing this.
Costumes?
And well, I mean, like, Halloween costumes and
Like
Duh.
you know
Cruella.
what I
Mhm.
mean, Doug. Um, I could see me wearing this like to Epcot to a concert when we're all there and just giving just being ridiculous with it. But I get cold, April. I would wear this heavy fleece coat in the winter in Epcot. And I would put maybe some white fringed boots with it.
Okay. What about
Just
what
for
about this?
fun.
You like the black one too?
I do, yeah. That's a little, I have like black jackets like that, so no, I wouldn't buy that one. But yeah,
Okay.
if you need
I,
one, it's a good one.
I will say I've been with Jennifer Caruso in the parks when it's like 70 degrees, and she's like gloves bundled up like it's winter time.
Not
Yeah.
70, but 60s maybe, low 60s.
We have a cold front this weekend, 64 for the lows, guys.
Look
So
out. Look out. Well, Jen, let me go over to you, Miss Jolly. What do you think of these two?
I'm not a big fan of such obnoxious patterns. And I call this an obnoxious, like in your face, like bold. I'm not into that. So I would pass on this one. This one I might consider. I actually got a nice fleece last year when I was down there at the parks, and I
Mhm.
got 2 hoodies. So I don't know that I'm really in the market for another one, but if I had to get one, it would be this one.
I just like to say I'd pay good money, or we should put a good collection together, because I would love to see your reaction. I'd love to have a little camera in your car if we were able to get this as a Christmas present for your mom and see her come walking across the church parking lot in that and see you lose your mind. That would be
Oh my
great.
My mom,
Yes, that would be awesome. That would
she
be
would never wear this.
she,
She would never. No.
if we gave it to her as a gift as a community and said, "Could you please wear this to work?" She would wear it to work, and I would love to see your reaction. It would be fantastic. That
All
would.
right, you're not wrong,
I'm
but
not wrong. I'm not wrong. So, on that. All right. Welcome in, Dame Dystopia. Good to see you, Dame. Internet sensation, growing our channel. Good to see you. All right, let's go over and hit some news real quick here. Hit some community stuff real quick. And let's start with this one. We'll go with here. And let's talk about upcoming this week on the Triple C Show. We just had some recent incredible guests like Epcot Forever, who was amazing. Dennis Knoll, welcome in. Curtis family, hello. Good to see you. Uh, So excited. Fast Pass Radio. We've gotten to talk with him over the past. We're going to get more in depth with him with the Triple C ladies. He actually, for those who don't know of him, Anthony actually has a website where he pays for all of the Disney music that you can go and listen to for free. We on the Triple C don't usually put out somebody's Patreon. On Sunday night, I'm going to show his Patreon because he does all this on his own and pays for it in his own pocket. And if you've ever taken the time to listen to Disney music, we used to have Magic of the Mouse Radio for a while there, which was awesome. And he's gone away. So, Jen, you got to be excited. This is going to be a fun show on Sunday night for everybody to get to know Anthony.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. To prep for this show, I went back and watched when he was on Insomniacs, Two Truths and a Lie.
Mm-hmm.
And man, he has got some stories also. So it's not just only, hey, he's got music. He's got some stories too. So really looking forward to having him come on the show on Sunday.
And a cool logo. I really like his logo. I got to be honest. I'm kind of old school logo, so I'm happy about that. All right. Insomniacs, our guest this week is with her brand new logo, is the one and only Teresa Scolara coming in next Wednesday night. Two Truths and a Lie. Teresa is a huge supporter of many channels. I love it when we can sit down with people in the community and get to know them a little bit better. So grateful to her for wanting to be one of my moderators as well and help with our channel. So plan on a Wednesday night coming in and hanging. It's going to be a lot of fun doing that. Coming up, I gotta say, if you missed our interview last night with Brian Hall, you really missed something special. And I'm going to step back for a second. I'm going to throw it first to Miss Caruso because you had some nice comments to say. Your thoughts on the interview last night with Brian Hall?
I thought the interview was amazing, and he is just so genuine, and he is, I mean, for as famous and for all the things that he has done, he's just a humble guy who has just a really good time doing what he does. And I love the fact when he said at 7 years old, he figured out, he saw the same guy doing two voices, and he said, wow, this could be a job. So he must have had this thought in his head since he was a young boy. And I just loved it. I loved all the voices. He could just go from one to the other, and it just amazing.
Thank you. Doug, I know you loved it.
The interview is fantastic. And the biggest thing that I said was it's amazing how effortlessly he can just flow from voice to voice.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Also, hearing how he actually would practice the voices and to perfect them.
Right.
I mean, it was amazing to hear. It was a great interview.
I love it. And April, you had a nice comment as well on the vid. Thank you for watching. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I was just blown away by what he does and the voiceovers and things, impressions that he does, especially Winnie the Pooh and Scooby-Doo. I know I brought that up. And then when Jen like asked him, oh, like, can you do Stitch? And he just like did it right before she even could finish her sentence. It was like, what? Like this guy just like effortless, humble. It was a great interview overall. So absolutely.
Thank you. Before I go to Jen, Fly Girl, welcome in. Nanny Pooh Bear, thank you for your support for 4 months, first off. Secondly, I'm going to talk about the Hall of Fame in just a minute because I know you had some questions this morning on Doug's stream, and I will answer those questions for you. And also, Mr. Paul Engel is in the house. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Jen, I think it was one of our top interviews that we've done as far as just overall fun and amazing to do. And it just crossed over. He shared it out on his social media. It just crossed over 1,000 views.
That's amazing. That's fantastic. It was such a good interview because he brought his personality into it with the voices. I know we kind of gave him carte blanche, however you want to do it, however you want to answer. If you want to do voices, if you don't want to do voices, we were fine with it. And I thought he incorporated them perfectly into the interview. He put them in exactly where they needed to be. It was joyful. I felt happy. It was a happy interview. Not that the other interviews aren't happy, but it kind of brought a different type of joy to the scene. And for him to make it seem like it's so easy to do is crazy to me. That's why I had to ask him the question, do you have to think about it before you do it, or does it just happen naturally now? Because everything looks natural. Like he doesn't have to think about it. So
Absolutely. Well, we're
so
excited.
impressed.
Jen was great with me. I appreciate the interview last night. If you missed it, go back and watch the replay. You won't be disappointed. These dialogues are really taking off for us. Coming up in the next couple weeks. Next week, actually, we've got Rick Farmelo, and I'm not going to go heavy into him. I've talked about it a lot the last month. Rick is an animator. He actually has work characters in Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and Aladdin. It's going to be an incredible time to sit and talk with him, along with others. He's done Hanna-Barbera and Tom and Jerry and all kind of stuff. So we're excited about Rick. For those of you that are, excuse me, pushing myself again. For those of you that are into all the art, William Silvers, who is one of Disney's most beloved artists, is coming to the channel on 11/4. We've been working for 6 months to book this interview, and we finally got William locked up. William is also going to be featured down there. Miss Caruso goes over to the Springs a lot with her streams. He will be down there a week in October, a week in November, a week in December. You don't get to stay with Disney as an artist for a week if you're not one of their best selling artists all the time. And he's going to be down there. He'll be with us on November 4th. And this is the first announcement of this. I know it's a ways away, but if you had to take our Disney Imagineers and do a top 20, Joe Lancicero is in that top 20. He had his hands on everything. He's one of the most respected out there. I reached out to Bob Weiss the other day and sent him a text and said, hey, we were able to lock in Joe Lancicero. And his response back was, that's like boning a marlin. So there you go.
Excuse me?
Like boning, it's a big fish, big catch to get Joe. Like boning a marlin.
It is a big catch.
It's huge.
Yes.
It's somebody that continues to move up the pole, and he has done so much. And we're going to talk with Joe on the 27th of January because he's over right now in Japan, and he will be over there and then back and forth in the holidays. So we're excited about that. All right, real quick, let me highlight the birthdays from this week. I know Doug likes to dance. I always miss Doug dancing on Sundays with me. I'll be glad when that happens again. We want to say hello and congratulations and happy birthday. Katie Wise' birthday, everybody, was on the 8th. Katie Wise was on the 8th. Miss Stephanie Keel, one quarter of the Triple C's, is in here right now in the chat, and her birthday was yesterday, so you can tell her a happy birthday. And then a bouncing journey. Hello. April's birthday is tomorrow. Along with the amazing, lovely Miss Roberta Gomini. April and Roberta share the same birthday. So to all of you on our birthday love, where is it? I got to find where I put it here. I put it in there? Nope. I need to move it. That's what I need to do. Let me go back over into Insomniac.
Happy birthday, let your dreams take the lead. With stardust and laughter and all that you need.
Thank you. And everybody was dancing backstage. Happy birthday to our friends. Stephanie, thank you for all you do with the channel. April, thank you. Miss
Thank you.
Roberta, thank you, Miss Roberta, for being an incredible Mogineer. For me, that's one of my personal Mogineers. She has really done a great job since coming on as a moderator. And I can't say enough about Katie Y and her help with everything she does there. So appreciate all three of you. So happy birthday. Enjoy it. Magical Night of Hope is coming up. Miss Caruso likes to dance on the tables. That happened last year. I think they're going to recreate it this year. Magical Night of Hope. I can't say enough about supporting others and charity. This is one of the best charities out there. Corey and his team, led by Steve, they do an amazing job. Everybody will be back. Our good friend Neil, who's in our chats all the time, will be playing. Nate's going to be there. He's all excited. Nate's actually flying in or shuttling in, I guess. I don't know what the best way to say is. He's getting off a cruise and hustling right to Magical Night of Hope. So I think he's going into Port Canaveral from when we were talking about it. So it's going to be a big night. If you can support it, go. It's fantastic. It's one of the most amazing things. If you can't go, you can make a donation to it if you can afford it on the website. You can buy tickets for somebody else if you like. You could buy tickets and say, hey, I can't go, but I want to buy 2 tickets for so and so who wants to go to help them out. Or you can bid on the when they have it available, the silent auction, or you can just share it out to other people. It's free to do. I can't say enough about it. I will be there. Jen will be there. Jennifer Caruso will be there. Many people in the chat may be there as well. It's going to be a fantastic night. It is also the same night as our Disney Holiday Hangout. That is going to be Saturday, December the 13th from 11 to 1 down at Disney Springs. The actual location, TBD. TBD. I believe Stephanie and Paul are going this year to both Night of Hope and also to this. Miss Crusoe, you're coming over to the Hangout. Are you excited about that?
I'll be there with bells on, and Ron's coming right behind me. I'll have him on a leash so
Oh
we
my
don't
God.
lose him.
If that comes up and he's on a leash walking in, I may lose myself. I may crash right into a wall on my scooter with the camera. So,
Well, you know how he disappears in the parks. He just gets lost. So I've got to keep him, like on a child's leash.
there you go. There you go. Well, it's going to be for 2 hours, December the 13th. Mouse Talk's coming over. We got a lot of friends. Paul says we are there. I think that if everybody comes that's telling me they're going to come, it's going to be 50 to 70 people down there at the Springs coming over to have a good time and say hello. And if you're wondering if you're going, Debbie Bernfeld also told me that she bought her ticket for Disney for this trip, so she will be at the meetup as well. If you're worried about or wondering, we will be done 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock for anybody that is going to the Night of Hope for the VIP. We want you over there for the Night of Hope for everything you're doing 100% on time. So we will make sure to accommodate. And we've got a special prize, and I'm going to announce it today because I'm excited about this. And I'm going to use Miss Caruso. Miss Caruso, do you have a bunch of the bracelets on your arm usually? I know you do usually.
I have some on my arm right now.
There you go, right there. Well,
by Katie.
By Katie.
Katie
So
Phillips.
we were blessed by Miss Katie Phillips. She actually I contacted her about her art that she does because I want to try to get her on the Wednesday show, and we actually do have her locked up on the Wednesday show to highlight and talk to her about some of her art. It's a perfect time with everything Jen and I are doing with everything over on Dialogues. And she offered to me, she's like, would you like, to work together in a partnership of some sort? And I am proud to say that we are going to have some of the bracelets from Katie for our channel, for the Clubhouse crew, that we will be handing out at our Hangout. So
Nice.
I'm very proud to partner with Katie. I'm very proud to feature her on our channel for the Wednesday show. And she's an incredible artist for what she does. And I want to show that. And we're excited. So if you're coming to that and you like the bracelets, I like the bracelets, but when I do it, they go right over there.
I have room. I have room for another one.
Well, there you go. So we're grateful. Thank you, Katie, for being a part of what we're going to do. So we're going to do that for the meetup. So we're very excited. All right, I want to talk about this real quick, and then I got 2 other things, and we're going to hop back to the news. First off, I saw some questions over in Doug's chat today, and I want to answer that. First off, what is our Disney YouTube series of recognition? If you already know the story, then I'm sorry for saying it again, but I'm going to keep this quick. Thank you, Debbie, for dropping her link. The YouTube series of recognition was started about 3 years ago, roughly, when we sat down one night. It started off as a joke, honestly, and became something serious in 30 days, really quick. Steve from The World was doing a show back at his home in Indiana. He was doing a show on his top 10 Muppets that he loved. And I was backstage with, she's not around as much anymore, but Mickey's Magic, Meg. And I was about to be interviewed by her, and we were backstage watching Steve. And she goes, wouldn't it be funny if we gave everybody a Muppet? I said, gave everybody a Muppet? She goes, yeah, if we, paired somebody up, like Shep could be Gonzo. And I'm like, no, because, she was trying, having a joke. And then I started thinking about it. How could we do something like that? And over about a week and a half time frame, we came up with this concept of the Disney YouTube series of recognition, where we would basically create a acknowledged Hall of Fame-esque type of location where people can be recognized for being incredible supporters to channels, great moderators, incredible content creators, overall positive, good influences in the community. Overall, good stuff in the community. We wanted it to be 100% positive, 100% a force in just taking the time to acknowledge beautiful things. We don't do that enough in the world, and there's a lot of beautiful people in this community inside their hearts and inside their minds, inside their souls, and that's what this whole Hall of Fame did. So we started it out by I selected 20 people that I thought were actively engaged in the YouTube community. Some of them were just creators of quiet content, as I call it. They don't go live. They just did vlogs. We had live streamers in there. We had people that did at that time. TikTok wasn't as growing as crazy, but they were more Instagrammers as well. And those 20 people, I asked them, give me 7 names of people that you think belong in a recognized thing, and they gave us 20 names. They gave us 23 names. And we inducted that first class, which was identified as the Muppet class. And everybody that went in got an induction number. And if you want to see something neat, watch this. If you have a number and a character, drop it into the chat right now. Your chat's about to go crazy a little bit here. So everybody was given a number, like inductee number 1, inductee number 4, inductee number 5. And then everybody was given a character. So like Stacey Rogers was Fozzie Bear, for an example. That was her Muppet, you know. So everybody was given an induction number. We do 24 people per induction. We only do 1 induction a year now. The way the inductions happen is everybody that's been inducted, and there's, Jen, what is it, 270 some, 280 some, I think, something like that. Okay. Everybody that's been inducted is given an actual legitimate voting ballot. And on the names on the ballot are all people that received votes prior and did not get in. And there's also a place for people to do write-in names. So those 280 people will give us 7 names each of people, channels, whoever that they think belong, recognized as special in our community. And when that's all said and done, we will have an induction and an announcement show in November where we will sit there and we will tell you every person who has received 2 votes or more and is eligible to be inducted in December. And then in December, we will do a show where we induct the next class. Now, the shows are legitimate shows. We started out, and we want to thank Triple P was doing our buttons, and we started out doing it. Then Chris came on with us for quite a bit of the thing, and he did induction videos and helped us with buttons. And Chris has now moved on, and KDY is now doing buttons, and Nick and Claire are now doing the videos, and we're going to have full-fledged shows on both. Every induction ceremony gets a button custom made that we do that is limited in number and is signed by my son. Every last one is signed by my son. It's a tradition we started, and he still loves to do it. So everyone that gets inducted will get a button. The people that are on the oversight committee, yes, we have an oversight committee of people that have a say in making sure that everything goes ethical and run. And I guess I am kind of president emeritus, I guess. I am outside of it. I am the organizer. I am the say of it, but I don't have overall say. No one person should have one say on a community thing. So I work together in tangent with the oversight committee to make sure that everything's done right and properly and that no one gets screwed over. Very proud of how we've done it and what we've done. This theme for this one, if you're new to us, our themes in the past, and if I miss one, remind me, we've done Muppets, we've done Pixar, we've done Star Wars, we've done Marvel, we've done Disney villains, we've done Park Pals, we did Disney royalty with our royalty class. We did Disney best friends. What am I missing?
Mickey and Friends.
Mickey and Friends. Yes. I have all the custom buttons up there on top of my wall, hanging on a thing that Baker made me. So this one coming up will be called Disney Beginnings. I'm not going to go all into it because I want to let you know that you want to watch in November to see what it's all about. But you can get a good idea, a little rough idea, a little taste into it. I can tell you, I am so excited about this theme. It's one that I would have never thought about at the beginning. That is incredible. I absolutely love it. I'm so pumped up about it. So be ready for November to tune in and see who is going to be eligible to be inducted in this upcoming class. And I just really quickly want to go down the dais here real quick. I saw that Caruso's votes are in and Debbie's votes are in. Yes, if you're a Hall of Famer, check your email. We already have close to Jen, 100 votes in coming in already, I think? Close to that?
Close to it.
Close to it. 100 people have already voted. There's 280 in, so we're coming up on the halfway point already. If you have not voted, it is in your email. It's in your email. It's really simple to do with the Google Doc. If you did not receive it for some odd reason, send me a note, text me, email me, flag me down. I don't care. And I will resend the email. Regina, send me a note. Send me an email saying I didn't receive it. I'll get it out to you first thing in the morning. Okay. Make sure you get them in. Do not wait. Do not wait. I'll start with April. This is all new to you. What do you think of this whole concept and all what we're doing?
I think it's just a way to recognize people that have done such an amazing job with what they love to do, and they're just so passionate about it. And I think it's great to recognize them. I remember when you, I think, called Pete Carney, for example, and he almost started crying, like right there on his stream. I just think it's great, and everybody appreciates that and appreciates being recognized. So it's a great thing. So I can't wait to watch.
I love it. I love it. Happy birthday to Miss Go Mini who just came in. Everybody say happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday.
If you are new, what you do? There's nothing to do if you're new. This is not a thing where you can go out and solicit or try to get people to vote. It is done. All the voting is done by the people that are already inducted. So the best thing I can tell you, Fly Girl, is be out there, be supporting channels, be in streams, letting them see you, share out streamers, be a moderator. That can help you, being a moderator in the community, stuff like that you're doing that are positive things in the community, making an impact. Doug, there has been people that have got emotional about this when they've got inducted.
Oh yeah. I think Jennifer Caruso cried.
I did. And I can
She
cry
did.
just thinking about that night right now.
Yep.
It was
Yep.
very emotional. Yeah. It was very special to me. It still is.
Yeah. And I was very humbled. Very humbled that people would think enough of me to, that I've really never won much of anything in my life other than my wife and daughters, but to get voted on by your peers is very important, very, very humbling,
And that's such a great point. And Jen, going to you, to Doug's point, it is 100% legit. There is no, hey, we like this person, we're going to give it. Welcome in, David T. These votes are actually counted, and there's a system of checks and balances to assure that it is 100% legit. Is when the people vote, like say Doug is voting and he votes, the votes come in and get recognized, and he then gets a copy of it. So nobody can go and forge votes or do anything to do it, because if say Doug didn't vote and he gets an email saying you just voted, congratulations, he could reach out and say, what the heck, this is legit. So it's a system of checks and balances, Jen, but I think that's great.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to have, that with any sort of a election or voting or however you're doing it. You have to be able to have that. Fortunately, I don't think we've really had issues like that in the past few years, at least.
Yeah, never had it.
But it is very exciting.
Yet. You hear that?
It is very exciting.
Knocking on wood. I'm knocking on wood. We've never had that.
Okay, well, but I was saying it's exciting when the voting's done and the votes are tallied, and those few names always show up, at least one or two that just put a smile on your face, like, yes, like I'm so happy for them, like they're like, what I want to say, like not really expected,
right?
But they get the votes, and that just warms your heart,
Absolutely.
to see that they're gonna be inducted.
Welcome in.
It's always a great thing. It's always great.
welcome into Carlo and Kiko. They are Hall of Famers. I'm pretty sure they'll be live later tonight. You guys can go check them out. Ms. Caruso, the great thing about this is it's not just about the creators. A community takes viewers, participators, and creators. And there are a lot of people that have gone into our series of recognition because they are great moderators, or they are great people that go out and support, or they're out sharing people on their social media, just doing all things positive.
That's very true. And all of those people are so important to our entire Disney community, because none of us creators could be here and be doing what we're doing without our moderators, without our viewers, without those people who share us out. Those people are all just as important, and all the people, Pete, that, for instance, that help you produce this show. I mean, all those people are very important that even allow the series of recognition to go forward and take place. Not one person. One person cannot do it.
No, I do it with a team, and it takes. We started on this in July, kind of, and it builds up. And right now all votes are out, and we're tracking votes and letting them come in, and then after we do that, we got to put the production together for the November show. I already went and bought the buttons. I can tell you they're spectacular. I can't wait to show them in November. They are so good. And then in December we got to build a show and do the show, and then right after the show's done, Preston and I have to sit here and package up 50 or 60 or 70 envelopes to get them all mailed out to everybody. And then, of course, our sponsor for it, who is amazing, Corner Sports. We could not do it without Corner Sports. We're so blessed to have Tommy and Claudia sponsor it every year. They help. Hey, Mike Beachman, thank you for 32 months, buddy. Appreciate it. They help us to cover the cost, because it costs about $400 roughly to buy all the supplies, to buy the buttons, and then pay for all the mailing. It's not cheap. It's like $450. So look forward to the show in November. Can't wait. It's an incredible theme in Disney Beginnings, and that will be coming very shortly. Phil Collins, welcome in. I want to let everybody know that I am excited. I will be live. Love this new thumbnail. It's not even up yet. It'll go up tomorrow morning. This is a brand new one. We are going to be live at the Christmas party for the first night. Thank you to Jen for helping me out with this. This is awesome. We're going to be live at the first night. April or Jennifer, are you going to be there the first night?
I will be there the first night, Pete.
Okay.
Yay!
April, will you be?
No.
Okay. Got it. Okay, good. Jennifer
I
Caruso.
won't be either.
Okay. Well, I wish you guys were. Jennifer
You know
Caruso.
I'll be dancing it on Main Street, Pete,
No,
like
okay.
I was the year before.
No. You zip it. Hold on, Jennifer Caruso. I can't even do it with my cracked voice. Carly Kiko, 44 months. Thank you all. You do. Go Dodgers. Congratulations on your Dodgers. And thank you for voting already, Carlo and Kiko, as well. I appreciate you guys. Jennifer Caruso, follow-up question. Are you going to 2 weeks or a week before this event dump me to go with Regina to another party like you did at Halloween? Okay.
No, I'm not going to do that.
She dumped me like I was the unhot guy in high school, and Ron came walking down the hall.
That is not true. We didn't have a formal date for that party.
Oh, I was sitting at the front of the thing saying, "We're Jennifer Caruso," and no. So over with Virginia. All right, we're doing that party on the 7th, and we are doing the Jollywood Nights immediately following, back to back, the 2 first parties. I guarantee you there will be a lot of great friends there that we'll say hello to. That's what Preston and I spend a lot of time doing, checking out the stuff while Casey's doing some filming. And also a thumbnail will be going up tomorrow because I just locked everything up. We're going to stay Sunday night. We're going to go to, he doesn't even know yet. Jen, can you text him to come to the office? Text him. He doesn't even know this yet. We're going to stay an extra day. He's been doing so good in college. I just paid the extra money. We're going to stay the extra day. And we are going to stay there Sunday and go to the the festival over there in Epcot and do food and wine. Hello, Emily. There's a Hall of Famer. Emily, make sure you vote. If you haven't voted yet, the ballots are out. If you don't have it, let me know. We're going to stay there. We're going to on Sunday now and go to the festival, and then we're going to go over to. We're going to stream my favorite now. It is my favorite now. HEA. We're going to stream HEA on Sunday night. So he'll come walking in here now and be like, "What? You voted? Thank you, Emily." See that? I love people saying they voted. So that's coming up. Come here. First, I'll say hello to everybody real quick. Because everybody's always asking, "How are you? What are you up to?" So,
Hey, Preston.
I was telling everybody that we're now staying Sunday. We're going to go over to festival. We're going to go over to, and then probably go over to HEA maybe after it because I don't want to see the Epcot fireworks. So I just was letting you know because you didn't know what we were doing. I did pay the extra money for your ticket and for that flight, and we're going to do that. Thank you for all you're doing for me, and thank you for all you're doing in school. So extra night for you. You happy? I know you're not happy with Carla and Kiko who are cheering the Dodgers right now.
Go to bed, Preston.
Who are you cheering for now?
He looks so
Okay.
typical teenager. You bring them out of their room, and it's like, oh my god, the world's ending.
Go to bed.
Oh, that's great. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So I'm excited for Preston and we're looking forward to that. All right, real quick, I just want to highlight these were the channels that we highlighted this past Sunday. If you're new to me in any way, shape, or form, what we do, and I say we because my channel is a community, what we do over here is we highlight 5 new Disney channels that we found every Sunday night. We let you take a look at them. We do not ask you to just go subscribe. We let you make that decision. We tell you all about their content, their viewers, and how many subscribers they have, and what's their top video, what's their top short, and what's in their playlist, and all that stuff. You can go back to this past Sunday's most recent shows on the Disney Insomniacs playlist, and you can hear about these new channels. Welcome into Theme Park Giant. I love Thad. I love what he's doing on his channel. Murray's Adventures, welcome in from across the seas. Good to see you as well. Thank you for coming in. We recognize Magical DNA. We talked about them. Callie Chris does some great stuff out in California. Love that. Magic Adventures, $10 holler, just because for Preston. Okay. I will make sure that. Thank you, Fred Flintstone. I will make sure that Preston gets whatever that is for the time down there. He'll love having that. So this was a really cool channel in California. We have Disney Planning Insights. It's a great little podcast channel. Jen helps me find these because for some reason her algorithm likes to send her every channel there is. This was a great little channel we found. I love their podcast. They do some nice stuff. Wonderland TV. I want to do a shout out right now to Scooter Adventures. I don't believe he's in here. There was Scooter Adventures and somebody else. They didn't tell me who it was, but Scooter Adventures, I know, told these people they met them in the park, and they told Wonderland to come over and check out our channel. So thank you,
I met
Scooter,
them
for joining.
too.
Did you,
Yeah.
April? Okay.
I did. I was with Not So Scary Mary TV was with us.
Okay.
And she went over and brought them to our table, so we met them. So
very nice. So they seem like awesome people, and they are
Yep.
going to be coming on our channel. We've got them scheduled on our channel to come in as a guest on Wednesday night for Insomniacs and play a little Two Truths and a Lie, sponsored by Paul Engel. So I'm excited. We're going to meet them. They are also going to be at the meetup. They told me they're coming to the meetup in December, so that'll be great as well. Our Disnerd World, great play on name. I love it. I love it. I love it. Stephanie Keel, thank you for 3 years of support. Very much. Thank you. Our Disnerd World will be is another channel that we recognize there. So we're going to recognize 5 new ones this coming Sunday. I hope that you'll take a chance to come over there. Let's jump back over to the news. All right, guys, this is where it's going to get interesting. So bear with us. Brittany, hello. Welcome in. Finally catching a live at a decent hour. Good to see you. Welcome in. We appreciate you coming in. All right. Let's do this here, and let's go. Let's talk about this, and I'll start with Miss Caruso. I guess we'll go this way. Magic Adventures, $10 holla holler, and for Pete as well, just because. Thank you very much. Very blessed. Thank you very much. Magic, look excited. They're going to be Triple C show in just a couple weeks, and they are going to be at the meetup. I've had so many people tell me they're coming to the meetup. I can't wait. I'm excited. Disney World increases the price of Savi's Workshop, Ms. Caruso, for the droid. This is going to be a rough segment here, everybody. So try not to lose your minds. Here's the price increase. So the fireworks cruises started at $4.99, are now at $4.99. They went up $50. The Savi's Workshop for the lightsabers went up $30 to $279. Droid Depot at $119 went up $10 to $129. Wild Africa Track went from went up to. Let that go. There we go. Thank you, Fred. Went up $10. Savor the Savannah went up $10 on average. Keys to the Kingdom went up $20 on average. Behind the Scenes Tour, I love that one, went up Oh, it only went up $4, so that's not bad. And poolside patios went up $9. Miss Caruso, that's a lot of increases right there, and on some of them $50.
That is a lot of increases. And I guess my question would be like, when were the last price increases for these things? I mean, if the price is
2023.
2023, so this is after 2 years. There are things on here now that I wish I would have done before this. I wanted to do the Joy Depot, the Wild Africa Trek. I've done the behind the seeds tour, but I definitely wanted to do Keys to the Kingdom. That's gone up a whole $20, and if you add, Ron in it, that's $40 more for two of us. So
Yeah.
I mean, it is like the fireworks cruise. Like if you split that between a group, it's probably not going to be that significant. The $50 if you split it between a group of people. I've done that. The fireworks cruise. It is a very nice thing to do.
Okay.
But I get that. I'm not sure what poolside patios is.
That's something for you to
Poolside
check out.
patio. Yeah.
That's where Ron lays on a raft in the pool. Everybody comes by and visualizes.
There might be special areas like a cabana that you rent at the pools. I don't know.
Be.
They have those in different places, but I mean it is not unsubstantial. They are substantial increases.
Yep. Now, what I'm going to do on this segment is instead of going to everybody for the same one, like I'm going to go now, I'm going to go to Jen and say, Jen, I'm going to come to you and let you talk about this. Price hike affects nearly all food and beverages at both Disney World and Disneyland. You got an average here, like the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Rhino wrap has gone up from 20 cents, from $12.79 to $12.99. Mickey pretzels from $7.99 to $8.49.50. The pineapple Dole Whip cup $5.49 to $5.79. They're hitting you with cents ones on these. You also got your souvenir bucket of popcorn that I just showed goes up to $14.29 from $13. The bucket refill now costs $2.49 instead of $2.19. A regular cup of popcorn souvenir is now at $5.99. That was at $4.99. That was a dollar increase. And the vitamin waters and the bottled soda are now going up to $5.50 with Smart Water at $6.25. Jen, your thoughts on some of the food increases?
It's not as much as I would have expected it to go up. But I mean, look at when you go to the grocery store, how much things have increased in price.
Yes.
So I'm not surprised.
Yep.
And I'm sure like they might not even be able to control this as much, because if their suppliers are increasing their prices, then I expect Disney to pass it through to the consumer.
That's an excellent point. It's always passed to consumer. That's an excellent point. Okay. All right, Doug, let me come to you. How about this? Prices have gone up on parking. The cost has risen from $30 to $35 per car. The oversized vehicles, such as campers and all, has increased to $40 a day. If you're staying on property, you can still park for free. But just some of your thoughts on the parking increases.
Yeah, this is a common trait, not only for Disney but everybody. If you have a parking lot, you're going to try and get as much revenue out of that lot as you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this goes to sporting events. It goes to, I mean, it is what it is. I feel that when you pay for a park ticket, especially now,
Mm-hmm.
that parking should be included. That's
Should be.
just how
Well,
I
the
feel.
thing is not everybody that buys park tickets, Doug, has a car. So people come and they
Well,
don't
I
have
agree with
cars.
that.
So,
I agree with that.
yeah.
But like there are people who go and park at the parking lots who don't even go into the parks.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
they'll go, like they'll park at Magic Kingdom and go to one of the monorails. If you don't have a park ticket, okay, charge them for parking. I don't know. It is. I don't pay for parking. I'm surprised at this point that they haven't started charging something to annual pass holders for parking. I'm absolutely surprised that didn't come this
Well,
year.
don't give him any ideas, Douglas.
No,
If you're
please.
listening, he's not talking to you, Disney. He's talking to Universal.
I,
He's not talking to you.
I guarantee you they've already had that idea.
Well, let's keep this going here. Miss April, I've got a couple things to go to you. Passes and prices, ticket prices have rose over $200 for 2026. So Magic Kingdom, increase of $10. Epcot, increase of $5. Disney's Hollywood Studios, increase of $5. And Disney's Animal Kingdom, an increase of $5 on there. So let's talk about that. Prices can go up and down over this. Kind of crazy, not heavy, but in the big picture, we're talking $200 a day. And probably by the following year, 2027, it will be in all four parks that it's $200 a day. If you're just, I went to buy a ticket for Preston today for a 2-park ticket with a park hopper, and it was $496. April, start me out. We'll go in reverse order.
I just think that, I mean, Disney does increase their prices every year. We see that now with, increasing of minimum wage and the cost for cast members and to run the park, everything, I mean, I just see it increasing every time. So it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. I know it's a little disturbing because people are paying to go to the parks. Now you have to, like Doug was saying, pay for parking. Then you might pay for food. You might pay for souvenirs, like to get here. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot for people to travel here. And as being a local and a pass holder, I don't pay for some of these things. But some out-of-state people might want to look into the Incredi Pass instead of buying these tickets individually.
Yeah, it's a tough call. Mark F, welcome in. Mark F has some great points on Disney stock in the chat as well. Good points there. All right, let's go to the next topic here. Disney increases prices for multi-pass and single pass options. Like, this is where it's going to get nuts. And I actually want to hear from all four of you. So we'll start with Caruso when I get to it here. These prices go into effect October 29th. This latest update brings an increase of $6 per park and multi-passes to $1 to $3. So what am I talking about here? So here's what you're looking at. Maximum lightning lane prices. Previous maximum at Magic Kingdom was 39. It's going up to 45. It started at 29. $32 over at Epcot is now going up to 37 for the max price. It started at 21. That was in 2024, just 2 years ago. Hollywood Studios, $35 last year, and now going up to 39, started at 26. Animal Kingdom at 29, now up to 35, started at 18. If you look at your single pass stuff, and these are some examples, Tron started at $20, is now 22, going to 23. Guardians started at 15, moved to 19, now going up to 22. Avatar, hot one everybody wants to do, started at 14, moved to 18, now at 19. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train started at 11, now at 14, up to 15. Ms. Caruso, your thoughts on these increases, and we'll go down because this is definite affects people in the park as they're doing the parks.
Yeah, I mean, if you can go back to the previous screen on the Lightning Lane Multi-Pass, this is something that I do buy on occasion. And I do it, I'll have gift cards sometimes people will give me. And if Nick's with me in the park and, he doesn't have a whole lot of time always to come to Disney, and I will do like a Magic Kingdom Lightning Lane Multi-Pass. $45, that is getting a little bit out of range.
Yeah.
I usually don't see it at 39, which is the maximum. These are maximums though. Like Animal Kingdom right now, you'll typically see a Lightning Lane multi-pass for like $18. And then I park hop with it and I use it in Epcot. And I think that's a good value. If you're going to be in the park all day, all morning in Animal Kingdom, and then go to another park where you can use it, like Hollywood or whatever, in the evening. So I will probably still continue to do it, but not on the days that it reaches the new maximum price.
Okay.
And as far as the single lightning lanes, that's something that I really don't ever do.
Okay. Jen, your thoughts on these two topics? Breathe.
Okay. I live very close to Cedar Point. and I know Cedar Point's not Disney, but they do have this type of pass that you can buy to go on the
Mhm.
coasters by standing in a shorter line. And it is always $100 to $200 for the day on top of your
Oh,
ticket price.
okay.
So to see that, that it might be $45 for one day at Disney, I would expect it to be flip flop. Like I would expect it to be a lot more at Disney than it is at
Right.
Cedar Point, for instance.
Well, hey, that's a great
Um,
perspective. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
just looking at it from that thing, and I believe isn't Universal prices much
Universal's
higher
high.
than this?
They're a little bit higher, not
Mhm.
much. They're now Disney's very close to where Universal is.
Okay. Um, so they're just, I guess, keeping up with the Joneses, I
Yeah.
guess you can say.
Yeah. Okay. Great
If
point.
people are going to keep buying it, they're going to keep increasing the price until people aren't buying it anymore.
Yeah, I agree. Great perspective. Love it. Two great answers, Doug. I'm sure you got a third.
Listen, Disney is no longer a family-owned business. Okay, the family has really nothing to do with it. Disney is now owned by corporations, hedge funds, mutual funds, who their only concern is the bottom dollar. They are going to try to milk as much money as possible. And until people stop paying for things like this, it's only going to keep going up and up and up.
With
So,
everything, not just this,
yeah,
everything.
with everything. I mean, it's just how the company is. I'm trying to be nice, Pete, because it's your show. I've mouthed off a little bit on these subjects on my own channel, but you know, they're looking at the bottom dollar. They don't really care for each guest that goes into that park. That is the cast members' job. The cast members who do all the work, they are there to make sure we have a great experience.
Yeah, I agree.
These
Good point.
people, these shareholders, they don't care. So it's sad that it's come this way. You think before COVID, this was a free service,
Right. Right.
and Disney, whether you want to say took advantage of COVID, by now making this a paid service, you know,
It is what it is.
different opinion.
Yep. Hey, Miss April, your thoughts on the individual passes and prices there?
I think everybody here makes great points. I'm reading the chat too, like
Chat's
Doug was
great.
saying, of what people are saying. And you know, things are going to continue to go up. I mean, Walt Disney World, I don't think will ever fade out. I don't think it'll ever be something that people won't go to no matter what the price is. It's Disney. Like if you compare it to like Jen was saying Cedar Point, I don't know how much their daily tickets are. Is that why the express pass for them per se is higher? Because the tickets here are high, but this pass here that you add to it is a little bit lower. Like maybe it evens out. I'm not sure because I don't know that information. Jen, do you know how much a ticket is to Cedar Point? A day ticket?
I can tell you my annual pass is $99 a year.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah. So huge difference.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they're making
So
less on the AP, but they're making more on the back end, which
I
hey, they're
see that.
finding they're
So
profitable. Plus, they're in the center of the country, and that it's not like everybody's just saying, "Hey, let's go up to the lakes by Ohio
mhm.
for vacation." People are looking at California beaches, Florida beaches, and stuff like that. Even though Cedar Point's pretty daggone good, and I'm not a huge roller coaster person. We went there for one of Preston's baseball tournaments and loved it. So Nick G says, I just found this channel the other day during football. my two favorite things, sports and Disney World. Nick G, welcome to our family. That's exactly why I do sports, is to find people like you. This is Miss Monterey Molly, who is right in the center there. To the left of her is Miss Jennifer Caruso, who has a channel live from the parks. Next to Monterey Molly is Mr. Doug. Doug has Zippity Doo Doug, goes live every morning with Disney content. Fantastic. And April, About the Journey, vlogs and lives from the park. We got some good people. We'll introduce you to a bunch here. We're glad you found us, Nick G. That's the whole reason I love doing football. Right there. Nick just did it for me. All right, let me bring this up real quick and talk about this. And I'm just going to dust over it. You know, we've talked to, we all know everybody's feelings, but I want everybody to know the updated annual price breakdown ranging from $20 to $80. The Pixie Dust went up to $4.89, up 20. The Pirate Pass went up 40. The Sorcerer Pass went up 20, and the Incredipass went up $60, right? 60, yeah, $60 there, $80, $80 on the daggone Incredipass. So that's kind of crazy. If you're an annual pass, like several of us are, that's a tough one to swallow when you're not living there. At least for April and for Miss Caruso, they're there down. They have the opportunities to go more. With me, I got to fly in every time. So it's tough when they keep raising. I really think within 2 years that Incredipass is going to be $2,000. I hate to say it, but I think that that's coming. All right, let's talk about this real quick. I got two more topics here. Then I'm going to do some community stuff real quick. Frozen Ever After animatronics. This is good news in Norway. Everybody loves that one. It's one of my favorites to do. All the characters are going to be changing their looks. The new innovation is coming full circle as Walt Disney is now applying lessons learned from these attractions to refresh the originals. This is technology that they worked on over in Hong Kong Disneyland, and they are now bringing it. I couldn't bring up I didn't have a picture, and I should have found it, of the technology, but their faces look like legit, and they're done over a screen. It's amazing what they're doing with it. Jennifer, you excited about this with Frozen getting a revamp?
That sounds really good. I mean, and it even says there the ice forming hand gestures are going to be more realistic, and it's going to be more similar to the movie. You're going to feel like everything looks just like it did in the movie. So I think that's going to be awesome. I mean, the technology is there. They should be using it for sure.
Okay. Jen? Frozen.
Yeah, I think that these new animatronics look amazing from what I can see posted on all the social medias today. Very excited to see it.
The lines will be longer. So, Doug, are you
Yeah.
a Frozen guy, or do you let it go? What do you do?
I love the ride. I absolutely love the ride. Yeah, it'll be nice to have it refurb. It hasn't been refurbed in a little while, so it'll be nice to update some things in there, and yeah, it'll be good.
I'm excited. Miss April?
Yeah, I think it's good. I have seen footage of the Hong Kong attraction over there. It's amazing,
Yeah.
the detail and everything. And to bring it here to Walt Disney World, I can't say anything more. So it's like, it's so great. It's a great change.
Thank you, Disney. It should have been done a long time ago.
Mhm.
All right, Rock and Roller Coaster has been announced. It will be coming to speed summer of 2026. That's going to be the big changes. We all knew it was coming. I don't know how they're going to do what they're going to do. Patriotism USA, thank you for gifting a membership to John Paul Bacon. Appreciate you doing that. This is going to be fun to see if they meet this deadline for me. That's my biggest thing. Summer 2026 does mean June, July, August. They've got a 3-month window to get it in there. Do they do it sooner? Maybe. But I think I haven't heard a closing date yet. Doug, have you heard a closing date, or anybody heard a closing date? I have not yet.
Yeah. Hold on. Go ahead.
Because I'm
Keep
thinking
going.
it's going to be at least a 3 or 4 month closure to get this done with what all they're talking about doing. I mean, that's a full revamp of the whole scene in there. I heard they're changing everything inside of the ride itself. It's going to have the complete backstage chaos, high speed thrills, and signature Muppet humor.
So I think the Rock and Roller Coaster's end of 25. Sorry, Doug.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Right now it says beginning 2026.
So April's probably right in tune. January it closes. That gives them extra months to get it together. So, all right, look, hey, I'm excited about it.
I think they're going to get through the holiday rush, and then after the holiday, they'll take it down.
Makes sense. Before I jump over to community stuff, I just want to remind everybody of a couple of quick things. We're going to come back with news in just a minute. Thank you for coming into one of our special editions here, going a little bit earlier. We did that, obviously. There's a baseball stream at 8 that I'll be doing. Want to remind everybody that Sunday night, Triple C show, Fast Pass Radio will be our guest. We're really excited for that and getting to learn all about the free radio, free Disney radio, how he got into it, what he's all about. It's going to be an awesome interview. And also that we talked about earlier in the stream, voting forms are out for all Hall of Fame members. Please check your email. If you didn't get it, please let me know. We will make sure that you get it and that you have it in your hands so that you can get your votes in. Every vote matters. It's very, very important. I'm going to jump over and hit community stuff real quick. Doug's going to do some setting up for stuff. We'll be right back in just a minute with my dais here to finish out the news and talk about what they have coming on their channels as well. All right, let me go over here to the races. Let's first go over to the under 1,000, the under 1,000 focus. This is all the channels that are under 1,000 that we try to let know. Thank you, Patriotism USA, for another gifting a membership to Mr. Deadpool. Hey, see that? Mr. Deadpool, you win today. Congratulations. Love that. These are your top, what is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, top 16. Top 16 right now. Magic of the Murphys moved into there. Some great channels in here. You got 6 or 8 channels that are real close to that 1,000. Again, we are not asking you to just go subscribe to anybody. We're asking you, hey, here's some channels, newer channels. If you want to check it out, see if you find somebody you like, give them a look. If you like their content, give them a follow, stay with them, tell them you found out about them because of our show. I'd appreciate that. There's Dean, the turkey legster. He was in the chat tonight. He's moving up the rungs there. Adventurous Spin on here took a huge jump this week to move up top 32. Top 47 right here. You got Diz Tales and Joy S still up in there. You got Little Rue +2. Detroit Diz with, you got Surfer Girl in here. Taylor May Magic, the Figment guy. A lot of great channels right in there. 48 to 62 in our top 62 that we have. It is Izzo's Place in here. Love Izzo's Place. Looking around in here, Steve's FOMO. That's a great little channel. Let me slide that down just a little bit. You got To Infinity and Somewhere. That's a channel we just featured recently. Addicted to Disney. Again, all channels that are working their way. Now, all these channels are over 500. These are all over 500. So we try to keep it in that way to make sure that we can stay within the realm. Over here, you got We Do Travel Right. They were a guest on our channel recently. Callie Chris, we spoke about this week. Happy Park Hoppy. That's a channel we found as well. It's pretty cool. Days Disney Dreams in here. Ever After Family Vacations. Been on the channel. And finally, finishing out the race over here this week. Going down here to just a little under 500 so I can make the full screen show up. You got Phantasmic Chronicles, you got Monarch Miracles, Matt's in here, Bloom and Cheese, all halfway to that 1,000 point. Again, if you find a channel that you like through here, just send them a note. Hey, I found out about you because of Pete's segment. I would really, really appreciate that. Let's talk about Casey and his corner of the world. Every week, Casey likes to help me recognize creators that are having success. We try to highlight that over here. Casey's got his own channel up over 12,000 now. We're very proud of Casey and blessed to have him part of our family. Let's talk about these channels this week. Meandering Around with Johnny J went over 1,000. Congratulations. Meandering over Johnny J's. Park Riders, who's been in our chat quite a few times. Park Riders went over 1,000 subscribers on their channel. The Sorcerer's Vault. I love this channel. Jen found this channel. Really neat stuff in here on history. The Sorcerer's Vault went over 1,000 subscribers. And Dinus, Disney News, History, and Stories is a great channel. Dinus went over 1,000 subscribers. And finally, Walt's Apartment Productions. We had a bunch of channels that really took off this week. Walt's Apartment Production over 1,000. At the 6,000 rate, we congratulate Serena Ray. Serena Ray, congratulations on 6,000. Orange Grove 55, congratulations on 8,000. He actually has been really cooking lately. He's up to 86. Had some stuff going over there. Our friend, she'll be here next week coming in with us. Brittany Laree hit 10,000. I'm so excited for Brittany. Such a nice person. Make sure you're here next week to congratulate her or send her a note, tell her you heard about it over here. That's a big deal, 10,000, getting double digits. Capture the Magic got 15K. Capture the Magic, 15K. And Magical Hijinks, 25,000. Meant to put them a little bit higher, but Demi and all her work that she does, 25K. She's rocking and doing that. Magical Moments is brought to you by Susan Silva. Susan does an amazing job with her channel, Wish Upon a Disney. Susan Silva, she is a huge supporter to our community. She is a friend. We absolutely love her. She's working hard on her channel. She recognizes our pictures each week. I do this every other week. I do the highlights of the channel. So this is last week's pictures, but still some great ones in here. I'll do these real quick. Some of the friends getting together over at watching. You got Diz Our Dream. You got Do Philly, Miss Regina Erie. You got Meg and you got our friend Danielle hanging out down there at Hollywood Studios. Bonnie from Mouse Marketplace over there in Epcot. John hanging out with Steve and Mary down there. Looks like they're at Magic together. Our friend Greg, Papa Luke, is getting one of his cold beers in the park. Love it, love it, love it. Surfer Girl Cherie and Mouse Talk and Leanne Sherbick. We thank him for those pictures. And of course, JD and Tina down there. They were at the Booty U having a good time. We love them. Our friend Blake, all aboard with Blake. He was down there in the parks. Great picture from Blake. Drew in the moment, having some fun down there, out looking out into the high rise of the sunset or the sunrise coming up. And of course, Miss Caruso hanging out with Kathleen and Isaac Nail. And also Ron on a string is right there in the background. If you have pictures of yourself in the park and you'd like to share them with me, please do me a favor and send them to me. We'd love to have it. And thank you to Susan for creating magical memories. It is calling us. And finally, this week, we'd like to talk about our friends over at Park Hopper Choppers and everything they do supporting us. They are the sole supporter to the Race to 100K. Guys, if you need a scooter, give them a call. Tell them I sent you, and they'll give you 10% off your order automatically. 10% off. All you got to do is tell them I sent you.
Hello, everyone. It's Chris with Park Hopper Choppers. If you're headed down to Central Florida and you need a mobility scooter, give us a call, 407-989-9618. We can bring it right to your resort, right to the park, or right to your Airbnb, no problem. We were voted best mobility scooter rental in Central Florida by my mom. Give us a call.
Hell, his mom said it. You got to love it. These are your top players right now. Johnny Chan and Daps Magic are right there waiting to go out. There's a lot of great channels in here that you probably know. If you don't know of these people, go check them out. You might find somebody that you really love. Right down Main Street in there, Ear Scouts. Hey Bricky, Jason's Journey, a lot of great channels in there. Drew in the Moment and Tanya leading off the next rack there. Sable Family in there. Genevieve in there. Rob Fuzz moving up, doing well. Dapper Danielle, Disney Supreme, Promise Hope. These are ear-to-ear magic, fantastic creators. As you start moving down to the 27,000 plateau to 18, you see Mouse Talk in there. There's Magical Hijinks with Demi again. Pops Disney Inventor, Miss Caruso. She's just under 18K, working her way. If you haven't checked her out, you definitely need to. Barry's Place, jumping up with what he's doing and creating. Over in this realm, Theme Park Baza leads it off down to Puddles at the Park. Casey's in here, and Puddles and Disney's. Meddling World, our partner channel, Myers and the Mouse, our partner channel, Diz Our Dream in here. Goo to You. Theme Park Foodies have been doing some jumping up here. Follow the Bradleys, just a lot of great quality channels. Magically Consumed all the way down to Skywalker Pan. People that have been on the show before during time. Brittany Laree is in here. Jenna and Dale are in here. Carney's in here. Steve of the World is in here. Florida Parks After Dark has been on the channel. Lorena Creole, been on the channel. A lot of great people in here that are participating in the channel that are working hard on theirs as they do it. 7,000 down to the 3,000 plus mark. This is our final slide for right here. Again, everybody starts somewhere. Everybody's working hard. Cruise and Theme Park Guide, Disney Magic and Mayhem, Doug's in here, Nick and Claire, Donnieland, Baker, Do Philly Crew, you know, Lindsay Land, who's been on the channel before. Just some really good channels. Disney Kim, Pink Pam, who have been on the channel before. Swish, who's been on the channel. So They're all working hard to get to where they're at. You can help them by get there. Again, I want to remind everybody not to go out and just subscribe to these channels. I want to remind you that, hey, we're asking you to go take a look at them. If you like them, give them a follow based on their content. 77 likes on the board. I'd love to get up over 100. If we can, hit it up while we're talking with our guest here. What's up, Triple D? Welcome in. Miss Caruso, will we
Yes.
find you live next Tuesday down at the parks or before then?
No, I will be live with Main Street Nick Tuesday evening, 6:15 in Epcot. It's going to be a packed-filled evening. We're going to see Latin Ambition. We're going to have a dinner live streamed in Teppanyaki with the Teppanyaki Grill.
Nice.
After that, we'll see Luminous Fireworks. And then Wednesday morning at 9, we're going to be in Animal Kingdom again this week.
Jennifer Caruso does an incredible job with her channel. She is so on point with her chat. It truly is a visit with you and her at the parks. I heard, I got a text from Nick a few minutes ago and said he's going to do like 6 shots while he's at the park this week and get absolutely obliterated. I don't know. I mean, he's all fired up. It's a great time with a mother and son. Definitely, if you're brand new to me, go check out her channel. They're going to drop her link in there in just a minute. Love what she does. Douglas, you'll be live tomorrow, and you'll be doing a lot of baseball with me. I can't do what I do without your support and many others, bud. But tomorrow morning, what is somebody singing tomorrow? Will there be singing?
I believe Bobby is. Yes.
Nice. Okay, so you'll be live at what time tomorrow?
9 o'clock, and we may have a special guest showing up.
Oh, okay.
My buddy Richard is home visiting his mom.
That would be nice. So, Magic and Mayhem.
Yeah, so I'm going to go out on the porch and I'm going to scream because he only lives like a half a mile that way.
Wow.
I'm sure my voice can carry that far. I'm going to scream at like 6 in the morning for him to get up.
Well, listen, I love what Doug does every morning. I know Jennifer and he are both friends of mine, but let me tell you, his morning shows during the week, I listen every day. I don't always chat because sometimes I'm doing my therapy to try to get my hand out of a ball in the morning because it's my worst time of the day. But I love his channel. That's why I call in a lot as opposed to typing. I love what he does. He shares out some of the news that's going on. He shares his perspective. He gives an honest answer. He loves having the chat come in, and then he talks about all the people that go live. It's giving of yourself for others, and that's all we could ask. So go check out Zippity Doo Doug. His link will be in the chat right there in just a minute, and you'll love his morning show. Be there tomorrow morning. You know, he might have a guest with him, so that'll be awesome. April has been working hard. It's been a blessing to have April come join the show and bring another perspective from the parts. You and Walt and Miss Caruso coming in, adding to the package makes our show a little bit better. Tell everybody about what you got going on your show. When will you be live again? Probably tomorrow on a cruise from somewhere. I don't know. I can't keep up.
Not quite yet. That's next month.
Okay.
So I'll be live Wednesday at the Magic Kingdom. I think I set it for 4 p.m. and I have some fun vlogs coming out. I did Beacon Barrel today. It premiered this afternoon. So yeah, just some fun things coming along on the channel. And I can't say thank you enough, Pete, because you brought all of us together. And I'm so happy to be here on the Friday Night News and Merch. It's so fun. Love it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Go check. April does an excellent job with her channel. How many subs are you at now?
1625 as of today.
1625 as of today.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Huh.
You reached out to me last year when I had only like 230, I think, this time last year. So thank you.
Jennifer Caruso, does Ron, when you're doing your business, can he just make decisions? Can he just,
Yes.
He's fact. Okay.
Yeah.
Doug, is my name on the channel?
What do you mean is your name on the channel?
I'm confused.
My name's on the channel, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Jen, can I do something tonight? Can I go crazy tonight? Am I allowed to do something?
Oh, God. Oh, no.
I'm not listening to you tonight. I'm going to break a rule.
Oh, boy.
And you're muted, so this is even better because I really can't hear what you're saying.
No.
I'm sorry. I made my decision. I couldn't hear what you were saying. April, I run our channel with trying to help others. And that's what it's about. It's always been about that. It'll always be about that. You've come in and been an amazing support to us. And, Doug has his channel and he's doing his thing. And Jennifer has hers. And then Walt's on the channel and doing his thing. And Tina's on the channel and doing her thing. But she's doing her stuff from home as much. I think we're going to take you and put you into the race for 100K early so that people can see your channel name every week and hopefully help you to grow up there and get up there. I thank you for the magic you bring. I thank you for how serious you take the show and how much
Thank
you do. I'm glad we could do this.
I approve.
Starting
I
next
say
week.
something about April. April, the first time I met her, I loved her. She is so genuine. She is very warm. She is very knowledgeable about Disney, and she is a serious creator who should be
Yes.
taken seriously.
Yes.
And I just wish her all the best, and whatever I can do to help her, I will.
I love that.
Thank you,
Dutchyland.
Jennifer.
Dutchyland is one of the strongest creators over there over in Disney Paris. Please, somebody grab his link and drop it in there. Flippino, Rain Man. Hey, buddy, welcome in. Welcome in. So congratulations, April. Jennifer Cruz does so many great
Thank
things
you
to
so
say.
much.
And I hate when April's at the park and she's outrunning me and I can't do anything about it. And Ron.
No, we were gonna go shopping together. They were trying to
Ron's always
recruit
chasing
me,
after
for her and
April, trying to.
Regina.
Oh
So
my God. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we still have
Pros
to
and
do that.
cons.
Is there going to be
I'm
a
just
fifth
kidding, Jennifer. I
member?
love you.
I might
I
come
would
see you in Magic Kingdom Wednesday evening.
Yes,
love
please
to see
do.
a
I would love to have
collaboration there.
you.
I would love to see that.
Yes.
Love to see you
Is
too.
Thank
there
you
So
so
going to
much,
be a
Pete,
congratulations,
fifth
April.
everybody.
member? Pros and
Thank
cons.
you.
All right, I gotta finish up with Jen. I don't mind saying this in front of our whole entire friends. I couldn't be more proud to do our dialogues show that we do. I really believe that we are just starting to hit our stride. That we have guests now reaching out to us and wanting to do the show. We have incredible top Imagineers reaching out to us on their vacation time in Japan, chasing us down. I think last night's show was amazing with Brian, and I'm so excited for what we have coming up. And also want to just say thank you to you because you guys hear me say Jen's helps with this, Jen, and behind the scenes, Jen and Doug, and there's several other people do a lot, and I'll go into that another time. But Jen made thumbnails for tonight. You saw Christmas and everything. I'm excited for where Dialogues is going and what we're doing with that, and also what we've done on Insomniacs. As much as I hate to say this, Jen was right. I was wrong about all of our game show stuff on Wednesday nights. That what we've done with the game shows for the pictures is great. Edav, what's up, brother? How you doing? And now Paul Engel sponsored. Thank you to Paul. The Two Truths and a Lie. People are reaching out to me wanting to do the show now. So I'm excited for what we've got going, and we've still got some surprises coming for everybody out there, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. You are working your butt off, and it shows, and that's why that show is so successful. So, thank you for allowing me to be just a small part of it.
I think you're a big part of it. I think we're a good team there, and I'm excited for some of the guests that we're still working on when we go down to Festival of the Arts, which is going to be fun, and hopefully can we've got. Oh God, I had his name tied into something else. The heck's that artist? Oh man, I had it tied in with another name so I wouldn't forget it. Who's the Frozen guy? The artist.
Larry Dotson.
Thank you. Dotson, yes. Corey Meets World, Larry Dotson. We're going to try to get him and several others when we're down there. I'm excited about that. Hopefully we'll grab him. So that'll be a lot of fun. So thank you guys for coming in tonight a little bit early and doing the show here. It was fun to do it a little bit earlier in the evening. I saw we had some other names come in tonight that actually said in the chat that it was better for them to join earlier in the evening. So we're glad you could do that. Who's going live tonight? Is Space Mountain Dave going live tonight?
You are. You're going live tonight.
Well, I'm going to do baseball. Okay. I'm going to do baseball. If you want to come over, we're going to have a blast because it's going to be a packed house over there. There's already
I
15
just want to say
Disney.
that to our Disney friends who maybe aren't sports friends. I know watching a sports game on Peach Channel might not seem like a fun thing to do, but there's a lot of Disney friends that come in the chat, and we just kind of go back and forth and just have a great time. So even if you're not a huge baseball fan, come hang out with us.
Come hang out with us. Absolutely. Dave is going live later. Awesome. Love that. Carney is live right now. Disney Secret Kingdom and Cali is live right now. Fun to be Free is live right now. Magic of the Murphys. They were just a guest this past Wednesday night on the channel. If you go over to them, tell them Pete sent you over there. Main Street Cowgirl, Reamer Streamer, Resort TV 1. It's Friday Night Live. Score Jason is live. The church is live. St. Charles is live. The Figment guy, Tom Grosty's live. Maybe he'll send some people over again tonight. Go check them out. They're absolutely amazing. EDAV, come hang out with baseball with me. I love Pete McDevitt's sports show, even though I don't really know American sports. Thank you. Thank you, Omar. That's absolutely great. Come over and hang out with me, and we'll finish with just two quick ones because I got to lick it out. We'll go with Brian Hall just because he was awesome.
Well, hey there. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Oh, my. Can't wait for you to see.
Hi, you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and I'm Chris, the Disney Baker. Pete's on a break, and he'll be right back.
Oh, it takes you so damn long to do a bumper.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.